Hello guys, it's Insubordination here with another episode of my Hunger Games commentary series. And in this game I'm going to be playing the Viper Kit in a server with only 34 people. So, going into this game I thought that it would be a relatively quick game, but as you can see by the duration of this video, it does not turn out to be a very quick game. But, more on that later as we find out why. So jumping off here after invincibility, I come across this Mega Moon guy, and he looks like he had just fought somebody, so that's always a good time to engage someone right after they've finished. It's kind of a dick move, but it's okay. Everyone does it in the Hunger Games, so why not? So I finish him off, only had to use a couple soup, and then I'm just walking around this jungle, and I find this guy in a hole. He doesn't even have a sword, so, that's okay. And then I continue on, dig underground, find another guy who doesn't even have a sword. Finish him off right there, and then there we go, 3 kills early game, not bad. So at this point it is only about 6 minutes in the game, so I decide to just keep on hunting, and so I go underground again. I see this guy with furnaces, and then he comes up and I see, ooh, look at that, he has iron, but he has no soup. So boom, finish him off right there, and I get my nearly full iron, and then I smelt the remainder of his iron for full iron. So that is a really nice start to the game. 4 kills, full iron, only 8 minutes in, and only 11 players left. So I'm feeling pretty good at this point. And then I look at this, I come here to this swamp, and I see that tower team. There's like 4 or 5 of them. I don't even know how many of them are in there. And so now I'm feeling like, yeah, whatever, tower team. And then I have to fight this Liladokin guy, and we actually have a pretty long fight. So I am Viper, I am trying to combo him. He drops his sword there, but he manages to pick it up, unfortunately. So I'm fighting him, and I'm trying to strafe and quick drop, that's the word. And I am just kind of comboing him. I'm doing pretty well in this fight, I would say, but he is also refilling pretty well. He's managing not to die through all of this, which is pretty impressive. I get a nice refill in there while he is backing up, and then he starts lagging a little, like he's kind of glitching out every once in a while, which is kind of annoying, because it makes it hard to hit him, and you don't exactly know where he is all the time. So yeah, he's kind of glitching around over here too, but I'm still managing to hit him relatively well. But he's surviving, I commend him. I throw a full soup there, which is annoying. But then I get another quick refill as he's backing up again, and continue on with the combo. But unfortunately, he doesn't die this time either, so he is just hanging on for dear life. He is not dying. And I think I am using a lot less soup than him in this fight, so he runs away. I decided to just use this time to make some extra soup before going after him real quick. And then here he is over here, and now he really starts glitching out. Now I can barely even see him. I think he may have even started hacking here, because he's hitting me a lot more than usual than he was previously, and he's glitching out. So I don't know. I wouldn't report him because of all the lag, but, who knows. So I'm fighting him, he's doing pretty well, but then he runs over here, and then he just kind of blows up into items. It says he died. I don't really know what that means. I feel like I should have gotten the kill for that, and I think I may have gotten the kill on the stats page, but I didn't get the kill in-game, but oh well. Killed him, finished him off. It's all good. One less contender to worry about. So at this point, I ran out of soup during that fight. I ran completely out of soup. So I just get some more soup in this swamp, and then I just decide I want to hunt, but I can't really hunt because there's that tower team there, and they are just blocking my compass. So then the feast is announced, so then at least I have something to do as at least I have somewhere to go as I'm just waiting. So I just stand on this feast and just run around for like the entire 5 minutes, because no one decides to come fight me at the feast. They all just decide to stay wherever they are. At this point, I'm pretty sure I asked how many are in the tower team, because I'm starting to think that they're all in the tower team, because no one came to fight me at the feast, which is a little strange. But yeah, so I just kind of walk around this feast. It looks like that guy I killed in full iron was really the only contender for the win, and he was pretty good, I'll give him that. But so yeah, I grabbed the feast. It is not a great feast, but I get almost full diamond. I think I get a strength potion. Okay, so it's actually a pretty good feast. Bow and arrows, strength potion, some water buckets. I guess that's really all you can ask for. So I get these water buckets, and then I start using my favorite strategy in all of Hunger Games, which is making a huge ocean. And this game I decided to go a little overboard with how big I make this water just because I feel like having some fun. So if you can notice, it's kind of hard to tell when sped up, but I am just making this huge water thing. I'm making it as big as I possibly can, completely surrounding their tower in this water, because I'm going to be towering up to them, and I don't want to fall in and die. And this really is the best way to have a safety net when you're trying to fight towers, is just get water and then just make a ton of it. Just get as much water as you possibly can. So I'm just kind of placing down this water, not really doing anything yet. I'm trying to place water on a couple of the trees too in case I fall on those, and that was actually turned out to be a good idea because foreshadowing or spoiler alert, I do end up falling on a tree, and then I decide to tower up here, and I'm shooting with my bow and towering up, and the stomper knocks me off, and I just have this on max fast forward because this happens a lot as I'm trying to kill them. I'm trying to get them, I think I make it into their tower this time, but then I still get knocked off again. I'm trying to knock them off, trying to burn their tower. Stomper knocks me off again. So I'm getting pretty annoyed at this point. The timer is just ticking up on this game. I can't seem to get into the tower. I get knocked off again, and the stomper just keeps getting maged up. And then I run out of material. So now I have to go down. I have to get an axe. I have to start getting wood, which is just annoying. I think I end up getting like, I don't know, 30-ish wood logs before I decide to go up there again. And I have to relog, which was kind of scary. It would really stink to have to lag out after all this. But yeah, so I get some blocks, make some wood, and then I decide to, this time, just kind of tower up more safely, because I really don't want to get knocked off by the stomper again. I'm getting very tired of this team by this point. It has been probably like, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes just trying to fight this team. And they are the last remaining people in the game, because one guy who had a switcher trap set up for me, he fell. So I guess he fell off his own trap. And there we go. Finally killed the stomper, and I am rejoicing. So, finally killed the stomper. Now it's just these two guys left. One of them's a cultivator, I think. One of them's an ender mage. So I decide to burn their little tower that they put there, and then just wait for them to fall off, and then get them when they're down. But one of them decides that he would rather bail out of his tower right there, and then the other one follows him. So I'm just like, well, okay, you're gonna leave your tower, I'm gonna jump after you. But unfortunately, as time-wasty they were in the tower, so they love to waste time on land, so they are gonna run. They are going to run far. And this is not a very interesting end of the game, I know. It's just trying to fight these stupid campers who insist on wasting time. So I'm chasing this guy. He decides to just keep running. They split up, which is also annoying. That's a smart thing to do, though, is to split up. I'm just hoping that the guy I don't go for doesn't re-tower up, because that would just be annoying. So I'm chasing after this guy who I think was the Ender Mage. He kind of does a weird glitch thing there, but then he continues on running. So I'm just chasing him. I have the Ender Pearls, but I don't really want to use them unless I have to. So he falls into this water pool, and there we go. I finish him off. So that was satisfying. I tell the other guy he's next, because at this point I'm getting very mad at these people, and I just want them all to die. And so this chase takes me all the way across the map, which is always fun, just to run across the map chasing after the last guy who you know is running away. And I see him in that water pool, but unfortunately he gets away. And look at this, the bonus feast. So you know a game's gone on. You know you're chasing someone too much when you actually find the bonus feast when you're chasing them. So I was looking through this, looking for anything good, and I think that the one guy who died earlier might have actually looted the feast, because there wasn't too much good stuff left. But anyway, I continue the chase, because I don't want him to be able to tower up again. So I just continue the chase. It brings me back to the feast, and then we finally see him here, and he stops moving, and boom, I kill him. I wanted to toy with him a little because it was just such a long game, but I knew he would just run away, so I just had to finish him off as fast as I could. So yeah, here is the stats page for this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. See you guys next time.